Hi, this is Tracy from Apostolic Radio Ministries International. Again, Professor Tracy Dean from Apostolic Radio Ministries International. And I'm bringing you the weekly events, encouragement, and summary for January 31st to February 5th. So, first thing just to remember, Apostolic Temple from Fort Pierce, Florida. Again, Apostolic Temple in Fort Pierce, Florida. They have their services on Sunday, Monday, and Thursdays. So you can join them on Facebook, Apostolic Temple International in Fort Pierce, Florida, under the leadership of Pastor Paul Dean. So moving right along, just a reminder about International Apostolic Ministries Waterloo. Again, International Apostolic Ministries in Waterloo. They have prayer, they have fasting, they have weekly services. Their Sunday services start at 11 o'clock. Again, Sunday services start at 11 o'clock, and you will be blessed. Now, moving right along, Food for the Poor with Dr. Tony Bromley, again with Dr. Tony Bromley. And you can watch that on Wednesday, February 1st. That's Wednesday, February 1st from 8:30 to 9:30 a.m. And the topic is paid forward, right? So let's move right along and look at what's going on with the Greater Faith Temple group of churches. They're still having their prayer meetings, their monthly prayer meeting, and it ends on Friday, February 3rd, this Friday, February 3rd at 7 o'clock. And this is under the leadership of Bishop Dr. C. Holsworth. Restoration Ministries, again, Restoration Ministries is going to be having their prayer and fasting starting every third, starting February 3rd rather, starting every Friday. And on February 3rd, they're having prayer and fasting with Elder Mark Walters. You can join them by Zoom at 646-558-8656. Again, 646-558-8656. And that's Zoom by phone. Then you can do also Zoom with the passcode 891-4570-6291. And the passcode is 916429. So they're having the focus this week is on the pastors. Now, moving on, the Church of Jesus Christ Apostolic, and this is at 2330 Kirk Road, Palm Springs, Florida. Again, in Palm Springs, Florida, they're having their anniversary service and in gathering service under the leadership of Elder Andrew Walker. And you can join them on Zoom at 690-672-1432. Again, 690-672-1432. Or you can dial in at 646-558-8656. Again, dial in on 646-558-8656. You can join them in Sanctuary or via the Zoom. On February 5th, the Apostolic Pentecostal Church of Jamaica International will be having their Singspiration 2023, where they're rebuilding the walls of praise. And you have the MCs, which is Azaria Smith and Cadian Carter Marshall. Those are the two MCs, those for that service. And you can join them, right, in ministry with Sister Anna Kay, Sewell Graham, the William Brothers, CDMC, and the address is going to be 27 Huntley Avenue, Brownstown, St. Anne. Again, 27 Huntley Avenue, Brownstown, St. Anne. Moving right along, on February 6th to February 10th at 7:15 p.m. nightly, Youth Empowerment Session, the Church of God in Jesus Christ of Lake Span. Again, the Church of God of Jesus Christ of Lake Span, February 6th to February 10th, 7:15 p.m. nightly. And you can join them at the Lakes Pens Apostolic Church. Again, you can join them at the Lakes Pens Apostolic Church. And this is under the leadership of Pastor Castle Dunkley and missionary Camelia Dunkley. Now, the Bethel United Church of Jesus Christ Apostolic, they're in the one in Fort Lauderdale, under the host overseer Delton McDonald, again, overseer Delton McDonald. They're having their services from February 9 to February 12, 2023. And you can join them on Zoom at 6:30 to 8, right, for prayer meeting. And you can join them for prayer service at 7 p.m. in the sanctuary. The Zoom ID for these services are 348-205-176. Again, 348-205-176. And the passcode is 446978. Again, 446978. And the YouTube channel is Bethel United, Florida. Moving right along, you can see on February 8th to February 12th at 7 p.m. youth services with Reverend M. Thomas. Again, Reverend M. Thomas at Trinity United Pentecostal Church. And this is on Main Road, St. Thomas. Join with them, pray with them as they have their services. Moving right along, the Holiness Born Again Church of Jesus Christ having their second pastoral church anniversary on Sunday, February 12th. Again, Sunday, February 12th. And they all have a good lineup of speakers, as we can see. For all these services, great lineup of speakers. Coming up soon is at All Saints Apostolic Church in Cayman. They're having Convocation 2023. More details to follow, but All Saints Apostolic Church in Cayman hosting their Convocation 2023. More details to come up. Now, the Southeast Regional Youth Conference for the Church of Jesus Christ Apostolic, right? They're having services for February 17 to 18 at 6 p.m. nightly. The theme, the time is now, no backing down. Again, the theme is the time is now, no backing down. And they have a great lineup of speakers. The host pastor is Pastor Irish Taylor. And this is in 4471 in West Palm Beach, Florida. Again, this is in West Palm Beach, Florida. So as we continue, we can see the King's Chapel Apostolic Group of Churches, and that is in Jamaica. This is in Jamaica from February 22nd to Sunday, February 26th. They're having services nightly. They're having their annual Holy Convocation 2023 and Family Day. Again, annual Holy Convocation 2023 and Family Day. Theme is, Behold, I come quickly. Let no man take thy crown. Moving right over to what is happening from February 24th to February 26th. February 24th to February 26th, we have the Church of Jesus Christ Apostolic Ministries under the leadership of host pastor Dr. I. Aarons, and associate pastor, Pastor Richard Aarons. And they will be joined by great speakers. As I said before, all of these events have great speakers. And the Zoom ID to join is 390-395-6274. Again, 390-395-6274. You can dial in at 646-876-9923. Again, 646-876-9923. As we head over on February 22nd to February 24th, the Holiness Born Again Church in Anchovy, St. James. Again, Anchovy, St. James. They're having their annual crusade, Standing in the Gap. And these services will be at 7:15 p.m. nightly. And they have a great lineup of speakers, as we can see on the flyers. So again, pray with all of these services going on so far. Pray for them. Join with them as you can. Now, moving over to the Bethel United Church of Jesus Christ Apostolic, they're celebrating their 27th church anniversary, and this is Golden Hill in Jamaica on Sunday, February 26th. And they have some guest speakers coming in. They can be joined on Facebook and they can be joined on Zoom. And this is under the leadership of Elder Lascelles Admin. Again, Elder Lascelles Admin. So that is February 26th. And you can join them on Zoom and on Facebook, Bethel United Church of Jesus Christ in Golden Hill. On March 26th, again, March 26th, the House of Miracles Apostolic Church International will be having their 9th pastoral anniversary, hosted by Pastor Chavoy Fisher, again, hosted by Pastor Chavoy Fisher in Spalding, Carindle. And the number you can call 876-475-4477 for further details. This may be in-house and it may be online. So you can call for further details at 876-475-4477. Now, the next coming up is the Liberty Hall Apostolic Ministries. Again, Liberty Hall Apostolic Ministries. They had their Bible study online on January 24th, and I am assuming that we'll continue on January 31st and starting at 7:30 p.m. The Zoom ID is 987-864-72910. Again, 987-864-72910. And the password is 722252. So that is with the Liberty Hall. Just see if you join on January 31st, because usually the churches would keep them on the same day, but I'll find out if anything changes. Remembering the people hungry for prayer have their prayer meeting on Mondays from 2 to 3, and you can join them under the leadership of Evangelist Sylvia Williston, and the ID to join, Zoom ID 884-688-2530. Again, 884-688-2530. And the passcode is 876-876. Again, the passcode is 876-876. Also, the JPUA in the fall have their prayer meetings every Monday to Friday at 6 a.m. I think it's about 15 minutes for that prayer meeting. And you can join meeting ID 510-912-9418. Again, 510-912-9418. And the password is NAFAWL. NAFAWL. Again, NAFAWL. And talking back about the Waterloo Apostolic Church under the leadership of Bishop Agri Scott. Again, under the leadership of Bishop Agri Scott, you can join them for all their services. You can scan the QR code and you can enjoy those services. And you can also go on their YouTube channel. Again, you can go on their YouTube channel and you can watch the prayer services, the Bible studies, the prayer meetings. All of that is there and nicely laid out for you to enjoy and be blessed. Now, continuing with the Aberdeen High School, they're still continuing their Adopt a program. So adopt a program, and you can tell them if you're adopting for monthly, you're adopting for weekly, you're just doing a one-time donation. So Aberdeen High School, just help them out. And it's under one of the leadership of one of our sisters in the Lord. She is the principal of that school. So let's help each other out. They're looking for sports equipment, technology, educational resources, music that you may have in churches you no longer use. So any donations would be appreciated. Call them at 876-607-2616. Again, 876-607-2616. So this is just a little reminder. If you want to subscribe to Apostolic Radio Ministries International YouTube channel. Moving right over, the Jamaica Pentecostal Union Apostolic, the St. Catherine chapter, they have their prayer services on Saturday at 8 p.m. Again, their prayer service is Saturday at 8 p.m. and the meeting ID 510-912-9418. Again, 510-912-9418. Heading over to Restoration Ministries prayer line, they have prayer at 5 a.m. USA time, prayer at 12 USA time, and they also have prayer at 10 p.m. on Fridays. And this is some Fridays that they have it, and I'll modify for the next time. The meeting ID for the Zoom is 891-450-4570-6291. Again, 891-4570-6291, and the passcode is 916429. Looking right over at First Vision Apostolic Ministries. Again, First Vision Apostolic Ministries. They have their nice list of services there. You can join them on Zoom at 939-549-5845. Again, 939-549-5849. And you can listen to their services. You can stop the video at any time to see the flyers. Also, remembering the apostolic leaders have their prayer meeting every Tuesday, again, every Tuesday at 6 or 7 a.m. Again, they have their prayer. So just join with them or pray with them as they have their prayer. Thank you. Moving right along, we can see that the Mount Zion Monday prayer meetings for the Mount Zion Apostolic Churches. Again, Monday prayer meeting for Mount Zion Apostolic Church at 7 p.m. Zoom ID 843-028-5951. Again, Zoom ID 843-028-5951, and the passcode is MZAC. Also, Ignite My Fire continues to have their Monday night prayer meeting and also their Sunday missions, and their Zoom ID is 991-289-9448, and the password is Ignite. Then heading right over to the Greater Portmore Apostolic meetings at 7:45. Again, Greater Portmore Apostolic meetings at 7:45. You can join them. Their meeting ID is 961-969-9484. Again, the meeting ID is 961-969-9484, and the passcode is 894566. Again, 894566. So let's go on and see what happened on Tuesdays. On Tuesdays, you can see the supper ministry, again, supper ministry under the host, Brother Noel, host Elder Noel Facey. They're having their supper ministry every Tuesdays and Thursdays. Heading right over on the same page, again, that's Pastor Paul Dean. Sunday services, Monday services, Thursday they have meetings there also, and they also have morning prayer, and I'll get that detail to post as I go along. Now, let's move on to what's happening on Wednesdays. On Wednesdays, we have the Triumphant Church of Jesus Christ having their services on Wednesdays, and that is under the leadership of Pastor Dorothy Campbell. Again, Pastor Dorothy Campbell, and you can join them on Zoom at 480-503-7492. Again, 480-503-7492. Also on Wednesdays, you have the Apostolic Tabernacle. Again, the Apostolic Tabernacle in Lakewood, Florida. They have their services in person. Again, in-person services. They have that there going on. So what's next coming up on the services in our churches? We have in Greater Life Apostolic, they have a Zoom meeting, 954-869-4526. Again, 869-4526, and that's daily Bible reading, 10 p.m. every night. Then we also have Hope Outreach Love Center. You can join them on Facebook, and that's the one in Fort Lauderdale. Moving right along, we can see that the Church of Jesus Christ Apostolic Ministries, under the leadership of Pastor Dorothy Aarons, again, under the leadership of Pastor Dorothy Aarons, they have every Wednesday at 8 p.m. Bible study, Bible Christian study at 8 p.m. You can invite someone to join, and the Zoom ID is 390-395-6274. Again, 390-395-6274. And on the right, you can see all their list of services for the same church, Church of Jesus Christ Apostolic Church. They have youth meetings, Bible studies, and prayer meetings. Now, moving right along, in Fort Lauderdale, also on Monday nights, you have Bible class with Bishop Delroy G. McCoy, and that is every Monday from 7 to 9. You can join him on Zoom. Again, join him on Zoom every Monday from 7 to 9 p.m. under the leadership of Elder Donovan Harrison. Again, Elder Donovan Harrison. The Zoom ID is 455-169-4806. Again, the Zoom ID is 455-169-4806. And let's head over to our last page coming up. We have the Empowered for Christ Apostolic Churches, and they under the leadership of Pastor Rose and Bishop Paul Gallimore. They have their services, and you can see their services listed there, so you can join. Now, the Apostolic Tabernacle again, in Lakewood, Florida, they have their founder services coming up. Again, their founder services coming up, and that is in person. So let's head over. The Women Empowered by Grace. Again, the Women Empowered by Grace. They're having their Saturday and Thursday at 6, and Saturday at 6:30, right? So you can join them at that time, and their meeting ID is 906-348-8487. Again, thank you for listening to Apostolic Radio Ministries International, and this is for January 31st to February 5th, and this is brought to you by Tracy Dean, and you can also listen to me on Army Podbean. And today, I just want to say to you, God will give you the desires of your heart. When you send your request to God, He will accept. Send your request and He will accept. So I thank you again for listening, because He says He will give us the desires of our heart, and He knows what we need before we need it. So thank you again for listening, and have a superb day.